Hey, Pedro, are you there? Did your wife pack your lunch again today? Because I'm hungry and I think I'm going to eat it instead. Well, I have actually already eaten lunch today, so... Wait, what? What do you mean by that? Well, I had to chat with Pete earlier today, so I took my lunch break about 15 minutes before everyone else did. You're kidding me. And I was so looking forward to getting to eat whatever it was that your wife made for me. Daria, can you please just cut all of this out? I mean, why do you think it is okay to take my lunch in the first place? Well, because I forgot to bring my own lunch for today. What other choice do I have? There is literally a cafeteria on the first floor of our building. How about you go and buy your own lunch from there? What? Do you seriously think I want to go all the way down there and have to shell out my own money just to eat? Well, if you keep forgetting to pack your own lunch, I don't see what other choice you have, really. Oh, come on, Pedro. Don't be like that. I have explained to you over and over again that I am a single mother with 3 kids. I don't have any time to do anything for myself. Once I get home, I am just so swamped looking after my kids. Not to mention the fact that I need to try and save money where I can so I can afford to buy them things. That is why I am always borrowing your lunch out of the fridge. We're helping each other out here. Don't you see that? Well, I can see how you are helping yourself. To my lunch. But what do I get out of it? Well, I'm always submitting my reports on time and going out of my way to do stuff for you. Are you really? Because I've actually had to work quite a bit of overtime lately trying to correct all the mistakes that you have been making. Oh, come on. I hardly think that that is fair. Whatever. That is a different talk for a different time. The point is that I want you to stop taking my lunch. My wife is kind enough to make it for me every day, and if you take it, then I don't have anything to eat. Stop taking food that isn't yours, okay? She is making it for me, not you. Okay. And so what? I thought you said that you were going to ask your wife to start cooking lunches for me too, remember? You said that you wanted to help me save money so that we could help each other, right? I never once said I was going to ask my wife that, and I have no interest in helping you save. Anyways, either way, I have already eaten my lunch for today. So then, I guess I'm just going to go hungry all day then, huh? What are you, a child? Literally just go to the cafeteria and buy yourself some lunch. Why don't you buy some for me? After all, it's all your fault I'm not eating today. Look, can we please just talk about work? I don't want to associate with you in any other way besides that. So, you aren't going to buy me anything to eat? You cheapo tightwad jerk. Hey, Kim. Are you there? I am finally off of work. Just getting on the bus to head home now. Thanks for letting me know. I'm glad that they let you out at the normal time today. Yay! No overtime! Yeah. I told my boss that I really wanted to leave on time and basically worked hard all day to make sure that I did. Aw. Well, good work, baby. I'm proud of you. By the way, I wanted to ask, did you enjoy your lunch today? I did, actually. I managed to get it before Daria could steal it. I talked to my boss and he let me take my lunch break about 15 minutes early, so there was no problem. I see. Well, that is good to hear. Glad you enjoyed it. But you know, I think I bugged some of the other employees by eating early since our schedules were a little offset. I just don't think that I'm going to be able to get away with doing this forever. Yeah. I really don't think that this can be your permanent solution at all. Still though, this Daria lady really seems to like my cooking, huh? Didn't you say she up and took one of the tortillas I packed for you on like her very first day? Yeah, that's right. You know, she did something really similar just last week too. I sensed there was someone standing behind me, and before I knew it, this crazy lady was reaching her hand out from behind my head and just stole an arepa right from my Tupperware. She did it so quickly that I didn't even have time to stop her. I could only stare after her as she scuttled off with my food. Wow. She sounds like a lady with some serious issues. And the day after that, I caught her rummaging through my lunch while it was still in the fridge. And then the day after that, she got up from her desk, went to the kitchen, and started doing the exact same thing. I'm just glad that at least today I managed to move my lunch break earlier so that I could actually eat all of it myself for once. I just can't believe how tenacious she is. I mean, that lady has some real dedication to stealing your lunch. Maybe she just has more fun stealing from you than she does actually eating it at this point. Well, I'm starting to think that as well. But the fact that it is your cooking doesn't deter her at all, I'm sure. But still, if only we had a way to stop her once and for all. Our supervisor even sat her down and talked to her about this, but she still won't listen. Well, if she won't stop taking your food, then I guess you just have to find a way to always be able to get to your lunch before she can. I know. If we can't figure out what to do, then I'm afraid that that will be the only way I can deal with this. But that is hardly a solution, you know? You're right. And she still won't have learned her lesson if that is how you respond. Besides, I'm upset about this too. I put a lot of effort into those meals because I really love you and I want to show you that through my cooking. It makes me happy that you like to eat what I make. So if eating it makes you happy, then we have to do something. We can't just let this Daria person keep getting away with this. I can't stand it. Sorry. Maybe I was getting a little carried away with all this. You don't think I'm being selfish, do you? What? No, of course you aren't being selfish. In fact, I think that is really, really sweet, baby. You know how much I love eating your cooking. And when I'm busy at work, sometimes eating your lunch is the only real relaxation that I look forward to. I don't want this going on any longer than I can help it. Anyways, I guess tomorrow I will just try talking to our supervisor again and hoping for the best. Well, good luck, Pedro. I hope things resolve smoothly. Hey, Kim. How are you holding up? Are you feeling any better now? Hey, honey. I am feeling a bit better, thanks. I had some medicine this morning and things seem to have settled down a bit. But I am really sorry that I couldn't pack you any lunch today. I was really looking forward to cooking you something special yesterday, but then... well, you know. You have absolutely nothing to worry about at all. You just caught a cold. It happens to everyone. You just focus on feeling better, okay? Okay, I'll do that. Thank you for being so sweet. And by the way, I was going to take the afternoon off to come home and take care of you. What? Are you sure about that? You don't have to go and do something like that. Well, I want to be there for you. I know your mom is over at our place taking care of you right now, but doesn't she have a trip this weekend that she needs to be getting ready for? I mean, I thought that they were going to be leaving tomorrow, right? Well, yeah, that is true. And thankfully, we just entered a quiet period at work, so it really isn't that big of a deal if I take a little time off to check up on you. I explained to my boss that you were sick, and he told me to go home and check on you as well. That is actually why I am texting you now. He said I should let you know that I'll be taking off early. Aw, Pedro. You really are too sweet. What would I do without you? Don't worry about it, my love. Anyways, I'm going to wrap up my work here and then get ready to head home. I will see you in a little bit. Okay. Thank you so much for everything you do for me. Hey, Pedro! What gives? Where's your lunch today? Don't tell me you hid it from me again. Hi, Daria. I am pleased to say that today I do not have any lunch. What? But why? Did you forget it or something? Actually, my wife is sick and wasn't able to cook me anything, so I didn't bring anything to eat. Are you kidding me? Well, then what am I supposed to eat, huh? Do you really think it's okay to just make me go hungry 2 days in a row? Now you definitely have to buy me something from the cafeteria. Actually, I took the afternoon off, so I am already out of the office and on my way home right now. Wait, you're not even here anymore? That's right. I was worried about my wife. So I took some time off so that I can take care of her while she is sick at home. Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. Anyways, I don't really want to talk to you outside of work, so... Oh, jeez. Well, now you both are useless to me. Hey, Pedro! What the heck was that in your lunch? You have to tell me. I mean, did you purposefully tell your wife to make something that nasty? How could you lay a trap like that for me? That's so mean of you! Sorry, what? It wasn't fresh at all. What was your wife thinking? Is she trying to poison me or something? No, seriously, what are you even talking about right now? I am talking about my lunch today. You hid it under your desk this time, didn't you? Are you saying that you went through my desk looking for my lunch? That isn't the point! You aren't listening! I am telling you that there was something up with the lunch that your wife made for you. Something tasted off. What was it? I have no idea what you are talking about. I mean, it tasted really, really nasty. What was she thinking giving you that to eat? Did she lose her sense of taste or something? What did she spice that slop with? Daria, I really do not have a single clue what you are talking about. I was doing some work outside of the office today, so I ate out for lunch. Wait, what? What do you mean? I mean that I had to go meet a client this morning outside of the office. I knew that I might not make it back to the office in time to eat, so I just decided to eat out instead. But I found your lunch under your desk. Your wife packed that for you to eat today, didn't she? Wait a second. Are you sure that you didn't mix up my desk with Tony's desk? As in the guy who sits next to me? He always puts his lunch under his desk. No, it was definitely your desk. Oh. I see what happened. Is your stomach okay? Are you sure you're feeling alright? What do you mean by that? Why wouldn't I? Well, Tony told me earlier that he was so focused on his work, he thinks he might have put his lunch under my desk instead of his own. So then... You mean to tell me that I actually ate Tony's lunch? Hold on, that isn't all. He was so busy he actually came into the office on Saturday. And he actually didn't even have time to eat lunch. And then, when he went home, he completely forgot that he had even brought any food with him to the office in the first place. Wait, so what does that mean? Well, he didn't remember about his lunch until today. He told me when he called me that it was an old lunch and that I should just leave it there for him to deal with when he's back in the office. He was so embarrassed for leaving his old food at work. But why the heck would he just leave his lunch there under your desk? And why didn't you do anything about it? You should have tossed it out first thing this morning. I already told you that I was out of the office most of this morning. I didn't get the call from Tony about his lunch until I had already left to go meet my client. So even if I wanted to clean it up, I was already out of the office by the time I learned about it. I don't believe this. So, are you okay? So then, you're telling me that I ate someone else's days-old lunch? That's disgusting! Well, yeah, it was pretty irresponsible of Tony to just leave his lunch out and under someone else's desk. But you were the one who went poking around my desk trying to find food that wasn't yours to begin with. This can't be happening to me right now. What's happening? Well, while you were telling me all that about Tony's lunch, my stomach started to feel funny all of a sudden. Oh, wow, yeah. I would really try and leave work and go see a doctor right away. A doctor? Screw that. What I need right now is a toilet. I'm going to sue you for everything you have, Pedro. Sorry, what is all this about now? It is all your fault. I had to call an ambulance to take me to the hospital the other day. I just got back home yesterday, but I am still puking and having diarrhea all over the place. You are going to pay for getting me sick. You are going to pay for my hospital bill, and you are going to pay me back for the days I missed from work. All of it. Do you hear me? Tony said that you came to him saying something similar as well. That's right. It was his fault that all this happened, too. If he wasn't so forgetful, then I would have never gotten sick. Right. About that. I was actually talking to Tony a bit more about his lunch, and he told me that he actually did call to ask someone else to throw out the food while I was out of the office. Wait. He said what now? Yeah. But then he told me that when that person went to go under my desk to look for the lunchbox, that you suddenly appeared saying that the lunch was yours and you snatched it out of their hands. I thought that they might be trying to steal your food too. Of course not. No one in their right mind would crawl on their hands and knees on the floor to try and steal someone's food. You're the only one crazy enough to do something like that. Excuse me? How dare you talk to me like that? You are being very rude, you know. And you just got out of the hospital because you couldn't help but take what wasn't yours. I mean, did you really not guess that the food might have gone bad when you opened the lid and smelled it? Why did you eat something like that? But I was hungry. Anyways, more importantly, I heard that you were fired. Wait, what do you mean by that? Well, apparently it wasn't just my lunch that you were stealing. It was also discovered that you were stealing tons of supplies from around the office. What? Me? Steal? Of course not. Look, you just don't know what you're talking about right now, okay? You have no idea what it is like to be a single mother of 3, and you never will. Yes, Daria. I am sure that your life is full of challenges that I will never ever know. But the fact of the matter is that you were stealing. But don't you pity me? Don't you feel bad for me? I really honestly don't. But why? Isn't it true that the reason you and your husband got divorced in the first place was because you were cheating on him? Not only that, I heard that he found out the kids weren't even his. I heard your ex-husband doesn't even have to pay you child support. What? How do you know all this? Have you been stalking me or something? Well, your parents actually reached out to contact me so that they could apologize for your poor behavior. Are you serious? Did they really do that? They did. In fact, they even offered to pay the value of all the lunches that you have stolen from me. So after this, I don't want anything else to do with you. Wait, please. Don't go yet. What about my hospital bills? My missed time from work? Who is going to pay me for those things, huh? You have to take responsibility for your actions and marry me. Wow. You have really lost your mind, haven't you? Of course I'm not going to do that. But why not? This is ridiculous. Goodbye, Daria. At the last minute, Daria really thought to try and ask Pedro to marry her. Pedro's wife, who was sitting right next to him as he talked to Daria, only laughed and said that she knew this would happen. Apparently, she had a suspicion that Daria really liked Pedro and that her actions were a way to take out her frustrations on his wife as well as try and get his attention. Obviously, though, it did not work. Daria had no other option but to take her kids and move back in with her parents. Later, the company made sure to send her the bill for her stolen office supplies. In the 1 month that she worked there, she managed to steal about $5,000 worth of various equipment. Now she is working from sunup to sundown so she can pay off her debts. She barely has any time to herself and is always going out in shabby clothes, only focusing on the work ahead of her.
Hello, Harold. This is Jake. I just wanted to say thanks again for hiring me. I think I'm finally getting used to things. I know that since I'm a student, I can't work many hours, but I want you to know that I'm gonna give it my all. Don't worry about your hours, Jake. You told me about it during the interview. I am well aware. Thanks for those kind words, though. I can't say all my employees send me messages like this. You messaged me at a good time. I wanted to tell you that you'll be getting your schedule by messages from now on. Look out for the weekly shift schedules I send out, okay? Got it. I'll make sure to keep an eye out for that.
Good work today, Jake. I saw you out there. You did great. It's me, Catherine. I worked with you today. You can call me Kate if you want to.
Thanks, you did pretty well yourself. You seem to be used to things. I've gotten most things down, but there are still some things that I need to work on. But I'll try not to get in your way too much.
I like the attitude, Jake. You don't get people that often that have that kind of mindset. You're such a great personality, too. I'm really looking forward to working with you again.
I'm not that special, really. I just made sure to do what I could to keep things running smoothly.
You saying that reminds me of one of the first guys I ever dated. He was a hard worker, too. You even have a pretty similar face to him now that I think about it.
Wow, that's a funny coincidence. No one's ever told me something like that before.
Just know that if you need help with anything, I'm right here to help. And feel free to shoot me a message anytime. Not just about work either. If there's anything troubling you at all, give me a call. I'll give you every bit of help you need.
That's good to know. Well, I better be going. Thanks for chatting.
Hey, Jake. I just wanted to see what you thought of my new hairstyle at work. I got it cut and everything. You gotta tell me what you think of it. Does it look good? Do you think it matches my personality?
I'm really sorry, Catherine, but I'm gonna have to be honest with you. I didn't notice it at all. I'm sorry, I was so focused on work that I didn't think to look.
That's fine. But don't go making this a habit, okay? There are a few things you gotta be aware of when it comes to girls. Noticing small things like this is way more important than you might think.
You're right. I'll never get a girlfriend if I don't start paying attention.
Exactly. But don't worry, I'm not mad or anything. I just thought you should know. But from the sounds of it, you don't have a girlfriend then, right?
I was hoping you wouldn't ask me that. I'm kind of embarrassed that I still don't have one.
It's nothing to be ashamed of. I promise I won't make fun of you if the answer really is no.
Okay, well, as you might have guessed, I'm still working on that.
That's too bad. I would have thought a lovely boy like you would have already had a girlfriend by now.
It's fine, I'm sure I'll find someone while I'm at college. I did just start after all.
You're not the only one who's struggling to find someone. I got divorced from my husband last year and still haven't found somebody else.
So you really are divorced then? I heard something about that from Harold, but I didn't know it was only a year ago.
It was my fault if I'm being honest. I should have never been with a man like him.
I'm sure it was really difficult. I'm sorry to hear that.
I can't believe I was wasting my youth with someone who wasn't even worth my time. I could have had so much better. But now I'm 40 and I'm never gonna get that time back, no matter how much I want it. You must think I'm pretty old. I'm nothing like you now, am I? Do you ever get uncomfortable having to be with me? You know, since I'm a bit older than you.
I don't really know what you're asking me right now.
You wouldn't believe what I do just to be as young as you are, Jake. There are so many things I wish I could redo. I'm just glad I get to work with you. I get to relive things a little just being with you.
Hi, Jake. It's Emily. I just thought I'd check in with you to see how you're holding up. How do you feel? Do you feel like things are going smoothly?
Hi, Emily. Yeah, I think I'm getting a handle on things now. It's not that hard once you get used to it.
That's good to hear. Not that I was expecting things to be rough. You seem to be capable. But I'm glad that I get to see you. We get to work a lot of shifts together.
I know, right? It's like our boss is trying to make us work together. I guess it makes sense though. We both seem to have similar school schedules.
That would explain things. Not that I'm complaining, of course. It's fun getting to work with you. Are things going okay with the other coworkers?
Mostly, but there is someone that's kind of got me worried.
You must be talking about Catherine. She certainly has her eye on you.
Yeah, she really seems to like me for being so much older than me. She's been messaging me a lot. I'm kind of at a loss of what to do. Wait, how did you know that she was so interested in me? I don't think I told you about this, did I?
It wasn't that hard. Just looking at you two when you're working is enough to see what's going on. It's a huge giveaway how cold she treats everyone else compared to you.
I guess when you put it that way, it would be pretty obvious.
Also, you said she messages you a lot. Just how often is she texting you? It isn't every day, is it?
Unfortunately, it is. I couldn't believe it myself when she wouldn't leave me alone.
You're kidding! That's crazy, Jake. You two are supposed to be nothing more than coworkers.
That's not the only problem. The things we talk about are pretty weird. Like the other day, she said how I looked like her first boyfriend.
That's really weird coming from someone more than twice your age. Speaking of boyfriends, are you anyone's boyfriend yet, Jake?
Not yet. Don't remind me about it, please.
That's unlucky. If you had someone, you could easily use her as an excuse. That is, if she's really doing what I think she's trying to do.
I just hope this is some sort of weird misunderstanding. I'd want to die if she's interested in me. Are you dating anyone, Emily? I thought I might as well ask.
Nope, I'm still single, just like you.
Oh, really? That's kind of surprising to me. I totally thought that you would have one.
Are you complimenting me or just trying to make me feel better?
Take it as a compliment. That was my intention.
There was a guy I was dating until a few months ago, but he's gone now.
I see, so you broke up with him before you started college? From what I remember, you're a first year just like me, right?
Yep, I'm as new to this whole college as you are. It'd be nice to find someone to go out with, though. Being alone during college sucks.
I can sympathize with that. I've been hoping to start dating myself.
Do you have anyone you're interested in right now, Jake?
You mean like a crush? I don't think so. Why do you ask?
Well, if it's okay with you, maybe we could get lunch together sometime. It could be fun.
Wait, you want to get lunch with me?
Of course. Why wouldn't I? You and I get along pretty well, don't we? And if you're not interested in anyone, what's wrong with going out to lunch with me? If you don't want to, you can say no. But I'd be shocked if you said that with how much you want a girlfriend.
Hey, I'm not desperate here. I'm not just going to go out with anyone. But yeah, it'd be good to go with you. Just tell me when and where.
Sounds good. How about sometime when we're both free from school and work?
Does this Saturday work? I don't have anything planned then until the evening.
That works for me. We'll go out on Saturday then.
Great, just thinking about it makes me a bit nervous.
You're not alone. I'm kind of excited about it too. I never get to see you outside of work.
It should be fun. We get along at work, so I'll see you then.
Hey again, Jake. Just thought I'd message you again. Is everything okay, by the way? You haven't been responding to my messages very quickly these days. It took you so long to respond to me on Saturday. Were you busy with something then? You usually are so fast to reply to my messages, but it took you hours just to send me a simple hello.
I'm fine, Catherine. I just had a few things going on. I sometimes can't respond to your messages immediately when I have other things to do.
I know you must be busy being in college and everything, but try not to make a girl wait. That's another thing you could learn about girls. They don't like waiting for their guy to show up. I'm always waiting for your responses, so don't keep me waiting, okay? And if you'd like, I could teach you a whole lot more about girls. With all the years under my belt, I could teach you everything you'd ever need to know about women, including some things that I know you'd be excited about. You should have seen me in my heyday. I was popular with all the boys. I bet you'd fall for me in an instant if I was only 15 years younger. So, if you ever want to learn about anything, I'll teach you whatever you want.
Emily, sorry to keep you waiting. I'm almost off the shift, so just wait a little longer.
Okay, I can wait outside the cafe for you if you want.
You might want to avoid doing that.
Huh? Why?
I'm working with Catherine today. I doubt she'd like seeing me leave work with you.
Oh no.
If she saw you with me like that, she'd flip out. Let's meet up somewhere on campus. How does the library sound?
I'm good with that. I'll meet you there then.
Sorry for dragging you into this, but I don't want Catherine to find out about this.
Don't worry, Jake. I can agree with you on that. Is she still sending you messages?
Yeah, I don't know how much longer I can take before I have to tell her to stop.
You don't have to deal with this, Jake. Just tell her you're not interested. It's that simple.
You're probably right. Things will only get worse if I don't do something. Anyways, I'll meet you at the library in like 15 minutes.
Sounds good. See you then.
Thanks again for today, Emily. I didn't know if I'd have the guts to tell you how I feel, but I'm glad you felt the same way. I guess this makes us boyfriend and girlfriend, right?
You bet it does. I wouldn't just kiss any guy, you know. I was hoping you had feelings for me ever since the first date we went on.
Wait, so that's why you invited me for lunch that day?
Duh. I was hoping that was a bit more obvious to you.
Don't worry, it is crystal clear to me now. I was so anxious when I started confessing, I thought I was gonna die. Does every guy have to go through this to get a girlfriend?
I'm sure they do, Jake. But don't worry, I really like what you said to me. It was really sweet. To be frank, I think I had a crush on you ever since I met you.
Wait, really?
You seemed like a nice guy. And what do you know, you were.
Nice, I didn't know that you felt that way. I kind of felt the same way the first time I met you too.
You had feelings for me back then too?
Yeah, you're really cute, Emily. I couldn't help but be taken in by you.
If I'm being corny, you could say that we were meant for each other.
We did go on our first date not long after we met.
It was a lot of fun though. You're fun to be around.
Thanks, although I don't know what I'm gonna do about Catherine.
That's true. It'd be trouble if she knew, that's for sure.
Let's keep quiet about this to her. She doesn't need to know.
Good idea. She'd kill you if she found out.
Anyhow, thanks again for becoming my girlfriend, Emily. It made me really happy.
Thanks for confessing your feelings to me. It meant a lot.
Jake, you should stay away from Emily. She's not who you think she is.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You and her have been acting strange recently, but you have to know she's trouble. I've heard all sorts of bad things about her. She might look like a sweetheart, but she's nothing more than a monster deep down. I'd steer clear of her from now on if I was you. And just so you know, if you really want a girlfriend, I'd be willing to be yours. We could have a great time, just the two of us.
Steer clear of Emily? I should be steering clear of you.
Huh?
I didn't ask for you to message me every day like this. Why are you doing this to me? And don't you dare say anything about Emily. I won't let you call her a monster. You're insane if you think she's trouble when all you've done is make me feel uncomfortable. Why would you text someone half your age and tell them you'd be their girlfriend? I don't need a creeper girlfriend that's twice my age. I'm giving you a hard pass.
What the heck? What's wrong with you?
I've been kind to you up until this point, but I've reached my breaking point. I need you to leave me alone. We're co-workers. There's nothing more.
Don't reject me like this, Jake. I know I can make you happy if you just let me try.
No thanks. I'd rather not date a grandma.
Huh.
And in what world is a 19-year-old and a 40-year-old dating okay? I'd be insane if I were to agree to start dating you.
Age doesn't matter when it comes to love.
That's what you think, not me. Sorry, but I'm done having a creep like you text me like this. Don't message me again. That's all I have to say to you.
Don't give up on me. I know I can make you love me.
After blocking Catherine, I got in touch with Harold about all the messages Catherine had been sending me. I couldn't stand the idea of having to work one more shift with her, knowing she wasn't gonna let up. Luckily, Harold said he'd take care of it, and a few days later, Catherine worked her final shift. Harold fired her. He said he couldn't risk keeping her around, knowing that she could treat customers my age like that. Not to mention that if she'd stayed around, she'd cause chaos for the other staff now that she knows I don't like her. I'm just relieved he believed what I told him. I sent him pictures, of course, but I was worried he'd think I was pulling a prank on him. I haven't seen Catherine ever since she was fired. Not that I ever want to see her again. As for me and Emily, we've been having lots of fun. We still haven't been dating long, but every day I spent with her has been so fun. I don't know if I'll end up marrying her, but with how things are going, it's not out of the question.
You've got some nerve to attack me like that in broad daylight, Gale.
It's your own dang fault, you idiot. You should have accepted my proposal. Don't you know how embarrassing it is to get denied for something like that?
That's no excuse to assault me with a fire extinguisher. Besides, literally anyone would tell a near stranger no. We're not even dating. Why would I agree to marry you?
Don't you know that I'm Davis's son? You know, the president of the company and all that? There is no reason to not marry me.
There's literally 1,000 reasons I could come up with right now as to why I wouldn't marry you. The most important being that I'm literally in a relationship right now with someone else.
And who's that? I'm sure it's some loser, right? Probably an errand boy, or worse, a janitor. You've got a pretty face. You deserve to marry someone a bit better than that. Someone like me, rich and built.
No. If you need a definite answer, then respectfully, not in a million years.
You'll change your mind, I'm sure. Oh, you're just embarrassed right now.
What?
I know proposing at work was probably a bit much. You probably wanted something more romantic, right? I can see why you got mad.
What are you going on about?
How about we try again somewhere better? I can take you to a nice hotel, maybe something that faces the ocean or has a nice view. I'll get us a nice room. It's on the house. You won't have to pay a dime. And after that, well, you can pay me back in another way.
No thanks.
Oh my god, so cute. Why are you still acting so shy? I suppose this is what we call playing hard to get, right? If it's a game for love you want to play, I'm all for it.
If it's a game of love, I'm not playing.
Ah, grumpy as usual. I'll have my father pitch in and get you a nice expensive ring. Maybe even specially made by Cartier. What do you have to say about that?
That makes me somehow even less willing to marry you. I didn't think that was possible. Consider me speechless. You're really trying to get your dad to buy a ring for you to use on someone else. You really think that is impressive? No, nothing's changing my mind. Don't waste your money because no matter what you do, I'm telling you no.
You are so stubborn. But that's alright. I like women with a bit of a fight in them.
Please just stop. Why are you interested in me in the first place? We don't even know each other.
When I heard there was a newbie coming to work with us, I just had to see what they looked like. Little did I know that a literal angel was coming into our office. You were beautiful, adorable, amazing, so cute. I couldn't sleep, eat, even at work. All I could think about was you.
That's way too far, dude. Sorry, but please stop.
Why would I stop? You love me too, don't you?
I appreciate you thinking I'm a nice person and all, but don't make things up in your head like that. You need to learn how to respect people's boundaries. And no, I don't love you. I have a boyfriend already and I don't even know you. And after what you did, I don't really have any intention of befriending you.
I feel that this is a test for me.
A test?
You're trying to find out just how deep my love goes. By insulting me and denying me, you're finding out just how deep my devotion for you goes.
No. Stop making things up in your head to excuse your creepy behavior, please. I'm not playing games. I'm giving you my honest answer.
My love for you runs deeper than the ocean. It's bigger than the sky, hotter than the sun. I love you, my sweetheart honey bunches, with all of my heart, and I'll never stop.
Seriously, knock it off. God himself could come down here and ask me to date you, and I would tell him no. Even if you were on death's door, I would tell you no. The answer is no, and that's final. So please, just drop it, let it go.
Why are you always insulting me? I like your attitude, but you don't always have to talk back to me. Sometimes you need to listen. Perhaps next time I'll have to be a bit rougher to show you how to behave. I don't like hurting you, but sometimes tough love is necessary.
Please just leave me alone.
I don't give up on women so easily. Once I've decided on my prey, I will get them no matter what. You can't run away. Now be a good girl and come back to me. The next time I pull that ring out, I expect you to say yes.
Not a chance.
You're really hurting my ego here, my love. Putting me down so much is starting to piss me off. Do I need to teach you a lesson?
Your threats won't work on me. I'm not changing my mind or marrying you, no matter how many times you hit me. And if you keep this up, I'll have to resort to fighting back on my end.
Fight back? What exactly are you gonna do to me? You're tiny. You couldn't hurt a fly. Not to mention, I'm the president's son. I could have you lose your job just like that if I wanted to. And if you try to tell anyone, my dad would just pay them off.
First thing I'm doing is I'm taking this to court. I'm going to sue you for my medical expenses and then some more for sexual harassment.
Yeah, okay. You can't do something like that. Like I said, I can pay them all off.
You can't pay off the courts. Even as the president of the company, I doubt your dad has enough money to do that.
Well, even if I can't, this isn't something they'd take that seriously. You've got no proof for starters. They tell you to settle this on your own.
No way! I want the courts involved. I don't trust you to do this right without legal repercussions.
Aw, just stop giving me lip already, stupid woman. My father will easily bury the case, pay them off, remove the evidence. You name it. This will hurt you a lot more than it hurts me, I can promise you that. So be good and put the ring on.
You'd really abuse your father's power to cover up something like this. I'm not surprised. You seem like just the type of person to do that.
Well, I have the right to do so. I was born into a rich family with a great dad. I just got special privileges in this life. People who grew up poor like you have no choice but to follow our orders. Your life depends on it. So hurry up and marry me already. And don't talk to anyone about this lover spat. We're not involving the police. That would be a hassle.
I'll do whatever I want to.
All right, whatever. I can see you're not gonna give up. I'll show you. You're gonna regret this. In no time, you'll be crying, begging me to forgive you.
My name is Matilda, and I'm 28 years old. I recently got a new job working in a nearby office. Today, like any other day, I finished my work and got ready to head home. But for the first time in my life, I was attacked. Gale, the son of the president of the company, came up behind me with a fire extinguisher after I denied his sudden marriage proposal. At the time, I didn't think to fight back. I was too scared. I focused all my energy on escaping, which I somehow managed to do. I found his phone number on the company website and contacted him after to sort this out. But shortly after, the pain from the hits got worse and ran throughout my entire body. I became unable to move and had to call an ambulance to receive emergency care. After hearing what happened, they called the police, and I immediately filed a report so they would investigate the assault. Luckily, I was able to receive the care I needed at the hospital. I could never forgive this man. He will pay for what he has done to me. The next morning, thanks to the hospital care, I felt a little better. I was ready to do something about this. I went straight back to the office, planning to have a meeting with the president. I wanted to tell him face to face what had happened. Why did you tell your dad that I was lying to get money out of you?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Don't act like you don't know. I went to talk to your dad this morning. After greeting me, he said something along the lines of, "So you're the girl who pretended to get hit by my son. You're kidding me, right?"
Dang, he said that? Oh, sucks for you. Sorry about that.
You're not gonna own up to this? I clearly am not lying. I have the bruises to prove it.
Ah, well, you wouldn't say yes when I proposed to you. You broke my heart, tore it to pieces. I had to do it to let all these feelings out and to teach you a lesson. Just chill, I'll pay for your medical bills if you just shut up. As long as you listen to me, of course.
That's not the point. Please just tell your dad the truth. I don't want a bad reputation before I've even started.
Alright then. But you gotta agree to my terms first.
What terms?
You need to drop that stupid lawsuit immediately. I can get rid of it myself, but it'll be a pain for real. I'd rather not have to deal with all of it.
Seriously? I thought we talked about this yesterday. You want me to just pretend none of it ever happened?
Yep, exactly.
I don't think you realize what you did. The pain was so bad, I had to go to the emergency room.
It couldn't be that bad. You came to work today, so obviously you're fine.
I'm still covered in bruises and everything hurts. I only came because I can't call out on my second day of work. I have a copy of my physical from the doctors that's proof enough something happened.
That's dramatic. Listen, your bruises are nothing compared to the pain you've caused me. It was like a million stabs to my heart all at once. Compared to that, yours is like a tiny mosquito bite. But there is a way that you can fix my pain if you just hurry up and marry me.
You're still going on about that? How many times do I have to tell you? No, 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 never.
If you're gonna keep on acting like this, I'll have to pull out the big guns. Either you marry me, or I'll make sure you're fired. You won't be working here another day without my permission.
What?
All I need to do is say the word, and my dad will throw you out. Not only that, but after what I told him, he thinks you're trying to get money from the company. So he'll try and charge you for financial fraud for that police claim. What do you have to say about that, huh? You are screwed without me. You can't fight back, so just agree already. But it's okay. I can save you. Get down on your knees and beg, and I'll consider changing my mind. You are desperate to marry me, and I want you to show it.
Jesus Christ. No thanks.
You sure? After everything I said to you? Whatever, I guess. Don't bother coming into work in that case. You don't work here anymore. And after getting fired so soon after starting, I'm sure other companies won't want to hire you, huh? But if you were with me, I could get you a job anywhere you wanted. I know how to treat my wife right, and I'll make sure you can work here forever.
Can you just stop? I'm sick of this. You're so creepy, God. I'd rather swim in a pool of maggots than spend one more second talking to you. I feel sick even thinking about it.
You what? You're gonna say that to me? Me, the son of the president of the company that you work for? You have got some serious nerve.
I get it. Stop going on about who your dad is. I don't care. Do you even know who my dad is?
Why would I care? Probably just some janitor in another firm or something, right?
Does the name Roland Smith ring a bell?
Huh? Who the heck is that?
He was on the news yesterday morning, if that helps.
Oh, yeah, I know him. He's the congressman I saw on TV yesterday.
Yep, and he's my dad.
Wait, really?
I don't really like pulling the power card or using my dad like that, but clearly that's how you want to play. So if it's a battle between who holds the most power here, you've got nothing on me. If you really plan on taking this to your dad, then I will get my family involved too.
There's no way that your dad is that high up in the government. What the heck? My dad is the president of this company, you know?
My dad's extremely overprotective, I warn you. He fell madly in love with a woman a long time ago and had me. And he's just as protective over me as he is with his wife. Even in the past, he's protected me over things I didn't even need help with. So I wonder what would happen if he found out about this. His precious daughter getting viciously attacked with a fire extinguisher over something as silly as being turned down? Just what would happen?
Who cares? My dad can sweep it all under the rug so nothing would happen.
My father is in charge of a lot of the unions around here for workers. He's also involved in the Department of Labor. Did you know about that? Should I let him know? All I gotta do is tell him this company is doing some pretty shady stuff behind his back and it will all go away.
You can't do that. Knock it off, don't threaten me. Besides, that's a cowardly move, don't you think? Don't use your father's power to win. This is between you and me.
How ironic coming from you. I don't think you've said a single sentence without reminding me about your father. So, who's really abusing their father's power here? Me or you?
Oh, shut up. I hate rebellious women like you. You need to learn your place. I'll have you fired.
You can't fire workers without having a reason, though. I haven't done anything wrong. I've only worked here for a few days anyway. So, it would be illegal to fire me right now.
What about the fraud? You lied to get money out of us. That's plenty of reason to fire you.
Oh, that dumb story? You need proof for something like that, you know?
If it's proof you want, I got it right here. If you say a single word of this, I'll use it. I swear I will. So, if I were you, I'd learn how to shut my mouth.
That's an empty threat. And you're not even going to tell me what proof it is?
Of course I am. I've got it all right here. Proof that you used company funds for your personal reasons. I've even got receipts from you.
What? I don't remember buying anything with company funds. And I don't keep my receipts anyway.
You can't lie. I have the evidence right here.
Wayne's Steakhouse?
Yes, a super expensive high-end restaurant around here. I did my research. It seems you used company funds to treat yourself to a nice meal. I've caught you now, you idiot.
I've never even heard of that place. Are you sure it's not someone else? Then again, that's giving you too much credit. You just made these, right? What, are they photoshopped or something?
Photoshopped? No way. Look, it's got your full name and the company name right at the top there.
You were just mad I told you no, so you went online and printed these out or something, didn't you?
Shut up. You have no proof. Just listen to me.
I'm a vegan, by the way. Why would I go to a steakhouse? I haven't eaten any meat in like 15 years. So there's no way I'd be going somewhere like that in the first place.
What? You're a vegan, but you look so healthy.
What, are you stupid? Why wouldn't I be healthy?
Whatever, I have more proof. I have a receipt here from you buying 200 donuts from Winchell's. You trying to be the queen of donuts or something? How do you even eat all of those donuts before they go off, idiot? You must weigh more than you look.
Oh yeah, that one is mine actually.
Of course it is, they all are. See? Proof you've been stealing money. That's all I need to get you fired.
Do you involve yourself with the company at all? Despite being the son of the president, you don't seem to know anything that goes on, do you? There was a big party yesterday because someone landed a huge new deal. Glenn had me go and pick up donuts for the party. So he gave me the card personally and approved the transaction. Not exactly theft.
What? Oh, wait, seriously?
Besides, I can't eat donuts. Vegan, remember? Donuts have egg in them usually. I didn't eat any of them.
Are you serious? You can't eat eggs? This is ridiculous.
If you want more details, you can go ahead and Google what a vegan is. Are we done now? You've shown me your proof. Can you leave me alone finally?
No, we are not through here. You stay here and talk to me, you idiot. I am never gonna forgive you for embarrassing me like that. Never. Mark my words. No matter what, I'll make sure you lose this job. You don't deserve it. I'll tell my dad. He'll figure out something. He knows all the rules. I'm sure there's a loophole.
Back to your dad again. You're a grown man. Stop relying on your daddy to do everything for you. And we already talked about this.
Are you making fun of me? Oh, I hate you. You won't get away with this, you monster.
Isn't that what I'm supposed to be saying to you?
I'm on my way right now to talk with my dad. We will discuss a punishment fit for you disobeying me like this. You have one chance to apologize right now before I get there. Hey, I'm in the elevator right now. So close. You ready yet?
Okay.
I'm at the end of the hall.
And?
About 100 feet now.
Someone's moving fast.
30 feet now. I can see the door. This is your last chance, you know? You ready to say sorry? Ready to get down on your knees and beg for mercy?
To be honest, I'd advise you don't go in his office.
You don't get to tell me what to do. I'm his son. I can go in there anytime I want. I don't need an appointment.
But my dad's gonna have a meeting with him pretty soon.
What? No, he's not.
Did I forget to tell you?
Tell me what?
Oh, silly me. Must have slipped my mind.
Yo, just shut up and tell me.
Well, my dad is part of Congress, as I said. He's also a stockholder and shareholder for this company.
What? You're joking, right?
Actually, I think my dad owns something like 30% of the company. He invested a long time ago when the company was still a struggling tiny business. Anyway, he's on his way right now. Should be here any minute.
Wait, really? He's not gonna pass me in the hall, is he? Oh, wait a minute. So my dad already knows your dad, and he relies on your funding? Am I getting that right?
Yep, that's how it is.
But my dad has never mentioned anything about you. I heard we had some famous shareholders, but he would have mentioned if their daughter joined the company.
He would, which is why I didn't tell him. He probably didn't notice the last name since it's pretty common. If he knew who I was, he'd probably give me special treatment or something, which annoys me. So I didn't tell anyone about being related to him, not even the president.
Wait a minute. Why would you want that? Normal people would want everyone to know about that. It's a huge deal. If you get special privileges, wouldn't you want to take advantage of that?
No, I don't. I'm not like you, sorry. I'd rather be recognized and treated properly because of my own hard work and for being useful to the company. I don't want everyone tiptoeing around me out of fear. Besides, everyone would hate me if I abused my father's position for my own gain. And I know that because I hate you for the same reason.
It's not abusing your power. It's just using what you've got to your advantage. If you want to get anywhere in life, you should be using that.
No, that's relying on luck. I was lucky to be born into a wealthy family, but I don't want that to define me. Anyway, my dad's coming to talk to your dad about some business stuff I don't understand. I'll go ahead and let him know what happened real quick.
Wait, no, don't do that. Just wait a second. Look, I'm sorry, okay? We both messed up. I went a little overboard.
A little? I didn't do anything wrong. Some apology. Let's see here. Hi, Dad. Someone attacked me yesterday with a fire extinguisher. It was someone from work. How does that sound?
Wait, hold on. Look, I'm really sorry. It was my fault, all my fault, only me. I shouldn't have done that. I was an idiot. You didn't do anything wrong.
Actually, it was the son of the president, Gail.
I've apologized. Just stop it already. I'm sorry, okay? Isn't that what you wanted? Please, just don't message your dad. Or mine either. Anything but that. Just don't send it. I'll do anything.
Oh, dear.
What? What happened?
Oh, heavens me, my bad. I tried to delete it, but I accidentally pressed the send button instead. Oh.
What? You're joking, right? Unsend it. Quick, before he notices.
It says the message was read.
I can hear someone in the room. They're yelling really loud.
He'd obviously be angry about it. Someone hurt his daughter.
Well, it's not too late to fix this. Please, tell them you were kidding. They're gonna kill me.
It's not good to tell lies. Everyone learns that in like first grade, Gail.
But think about what this is gonna do to me.
Meh, it's your own fault. I didn't make you do it.
Oh no. My dad is calling me.
Oh dear. Looks like it's the end for you, huh? Have fun.
I won't hit you ever again. And I won't follow you anymore. I'll stay as far away from you as you'd like. I won't ask you to marry me. Please, just tell them you were joking.
Oh, I completely forgot about that. I told the police in the report why you had attacked me. They should be here to catch you in no time.
The police? Please don't. They might arrest me.
It was nice knowing you, except not really. Goodbye forever.
Wait. Don't leave. Oh, please help me.
After that, Gail was called into the president's office and aggressively interrogated by both of our fathers. After it was all over, I headed into the office as well. I gave them all the details of the incident as well as the lies Gail threatened to use on me. It was the first time I'd ever seen my father this angry. It was honestly terrifying. It didn't take long for the police to show up. Perhaps that's because of who my father is. Naturally, he was arrested. He was also guilty of breaking the rules of the company, so the president fired him on the spot. I'm not sure what happened to him after that. From what I heard, everyone in his life cut ties with him, even his father. I hired a lawyer to pay for the pain and medical expenses he caused me, which I was awarded. Of course, I still have scars from the incident, physical and emotional. I still don't feel comfortable being around men I don't know now. And I can't let anyone stand behind my back. I'm terrified of them doing something to me. But I have my boyfriend and family to help support me and get me through all of that. So I'll work hard to recover and forget all about this. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more. See you next time!